How many mirrors do you have in your house? You know, at the Poteet household, I believe we have 6 that are hanging from walls and countless handheld mirrors. With all the girls that I have, mirrors are a big deal. For me too. And why do we have so many mirrors? You know, I hope it's not because we're vain. You probably have mirrors too in your house, but we have mirrors because we want to make sure, we want to see what's really going on with us so that we can address those issues. We want to see the truth about us. You know, whether I have food in my teeth or I've got dirt on my face or my hair's all messed up, whatever's going on, we look in a mirror so that we can see it and then we can address it. It would be super silly for me to look in a mirror and see all these things and just walk away and not care. What's the point? It's a waste of time really to look in the mirror. In the book of James, chapter 1, in the Bible, verse 22, James addresses this. God addresses this through James. So it says, "But be doers of the word, not hearers only, deceiving yourself. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man who looks intently at his natural face in a mirror. For he looks at himself and goes away and at once forgets what he looks like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing." And so James is using this as an illustration. He's using the mirrors that we all look in constantly. Now, first thing I do when I get up in the morning when I want to get ready is I'm looking in a mirror. I want to see, you know, what has happened overnight, and then, you know, what do I need to do to repair all that and get cleaned up and make sure that I'm presentable to my friends and my family, and we all do the same thing, right? So James is saying, just like we look in a mirror, we see the truth and we see the imperfections and we start to deal with those faults. The same is true when we look into God's word. When we hear God's word or the truth, we oftentimes can look at it. We can see the faults and the dirt on us or in us in our lives, and we can walk away and do nothing about it. We can pretend it didn't exist. We can just put it out of our minds, and really it becomes a waste of time. A lot of us, we can do, I know for me, I can read the scriptures in the morning, and if I'm not careful, I can get through the entire day and it made no difference in my life. But when I concentrate on it and I allow it to show me the truth about maybe me or about God or other people, and then I start to address those issues and I make the choice to do something about it, that's when it becomes valuable, and that's when the power of God's word really can come out in my life. But I can short circuit that. Just like looking in the mirror, I can take a look and forget. And I can also take a look into God's word, or I can hear his truth and I can completely forget and ignore it. So I don't know if you have the same problem as me, but I want to challenge you that we can make today the day that we act on what God has shown us to be true in our lives, that we make a choice to address those issues and not just to ignore it. So have a great day. I hope this encouraged you.